Welcome back to Duda Dojo with Rival Mind, where we teach you all things Duda. I'm Harley Helmer. Today is the final installment of our 3-part series covering the Duda blog system. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about the blog tagging feature, how to set up category pages, and the all post widget. With that, let's jump in. So the very first thing you'll notice here, again, logged into the back end of my Duda site, I'm going to go right to this blog section. It's going to allow me to see all the posts that I have published. So the first thing that you need to know about the tagging feature is it can be edited through the post settings of each page. So for instance, if I want to set what do disability insurance policies usually cover, I'm going to go to my post settings, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can see I've got this post tags setting here. And I can add as many tags as I want. I can add 1 tag, I can add 5 tags. But what's nice about this is you can choose from previous tags that you've already made, or you can just make a new one. So the beauty of this is you always have the ability to make more tags for more features, more filter features that you have, or more design plans that you have going on in the future. But for instance, we're just going to leave this one as employee benefits, and then we'll go back and republish our post now that our tag is live. And then from here, it's all about what do you want to do with the tagged posts. So let's talk about category pages and sorting and filtering all of those posts by those tags. Now, on those category pages, one of the things that our team loves to do with these category pages is do different types of assets. So it doesn't always have to be different categories of blogs. So you'll notice in here in my page menu, under my Insights tab, I have blogs about audits, benefits plans, compliance, employee advocacy, employee benefits, like that article we just tagged. But whatever your asset is, maybe it's news about the company, maybe it's a new employee that's being hired. You can create blog assets in the blog system that aren't necessarily like news articles or blogs for SEO. You can add other types of content in the blog system and filter it however you want. So the simplest terms for categorizing these is to just create a page. We'll use the employee benefits page. We just created a page called Employee Benefit Insights. And what we're doing here is we're filtering in all the blog posts that are tagged as employee benefits. So you'll notice we've got our header here. We've got another header talking about employee benefits specifically. And then on the right-hand side, this is probably my favorite feature, is the ability to then interlink other category pages to your resource. So let's say they're drawn in by a specific article and they want to read more articles about a certain type, then all they have to do is click on one of these other category listings pages and they'll be taken right to that page. So for instance, we'll jump over to our preview really quick and then we'll go to group health. So from benefits insights to group health insights. So now we're looking at all of our articles based on group health. And so simply how to set a page like this up, if we go back to our editor, all it is just a general page with your header. We actually just copied over the header obviously, and then added our standard kind of swoosh that we have copied throughout the rest of the site. And then for the actual post features, we just have a single row with 2 columns. In the column on the left, we're actually featuring the all post widget, and the column on the right, all it is the blog search widget, and then a header text widget. And then what we've actually done here is created links out of buttons. So one of the things that you can't do with a regular hyperlink in Duda is create hover text or a hover state. So if you style buttons with no background, you can actually create that nice little hover feature, and it still does the same thing as a hyperlink. So if we click audit or benefits plans, boom, now we're on the benefits plans page. So the last part of this is the all post widget, and I think this is super cool because we've used it on all other places of client websites, our own website. Basically, the all post widget gives you the ability to draw in blog posts from your blog by tag. So you can filter by a single tag. And so you can see right now we're filtering by the tag benefits plans. So for instance, let's say the benefits insights page, I wanted to duplicate this page and draw in only articles about compliance. All I have to do is change the all post widget to compliance. And now, boom, I'm already drawing in compliance related blogs for this page. So setting up tags first, knowing what categories you want, and then designing a single page layout that will allow you to draw in the specific blogs and the specific text that you want on each page will allow you to create these beautiful category pages that keep your articles really well organized. And also there is some SEO value in having articles or groups of articles related to a specific topic together so that you can better help your users navigate the website. So really, that's it. We've talked about adding a tag to each blog. We've talked about how we categorize those blogs by grouping them together using the all post widget feature on a custom design page in the Duda system. And then lastly, we just add these really nifty links on the right-hand side so that you can navigate from category to category with ease. Thanks for joining us. Parts 1 and 2 of the series are linked in the description of this video. If you're looking for other Duda tutorial videos, visit our channel below to view the library and leave us a comment about future Duda tutorials you'd like to see. I'm Harley, this is Duda Dojo, and we'll see you next time.